It's prime time. It's prime time. Talk TV. Talk TV. We're letting you know.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Shakur Stevenson? You know, he had been announced in the news not too long ago by WBC President Mauricio Suiliman that he would be facing off against his mandatory challenger named Issac Cruz. Yeah. The guy that took Tank Davis to the limit. Push it to the limit. Yeah, Issac Cruz to a 12-round decision loss against Tank Davis. And a lot of people feel as though, hey, he deserves a second chance. He should be able to fight Tank Davis a second time. And, you know, at first, it was leaning towards that way. It was sounding that way. It seemed that way. We were going to get a part two, you know, because Tank Davis was saying the reason why his fight was lackluster and Tank didn't put Issac Cruz away and all this and that stuff is because his hand was injured. So we expected, rightly so, for it to be a part two, but we have not heard. And so recently, Issac Cruz, you know, well, before recently, he was said to have been in talks with fighting Ryan Garcia. But that fight fell through. We know how that went. And, well, you know, honestly, we all thought that that was a fight that was a little bit too much for Ryan Garcia coming back. Well, no, we didn't. His team must have thought it was too much for him to, you know, take on that type of fight. So moving right along, you know, we have in the latest news and development of Issac Cruz mandated to fight Shakur Stevenson. Well, sad to say, Issac Cruz Sr. came out and spoke and said that, hey, you know, basically ain't gonna be a good fight, you know, and some of the points that he made were, I mean, definitely as biased as it could be, because I've never seen a boring Shakur Stevenson fight. Now, I've seen a fight to where he hasn't knocked out a fighter, if that's what you want to call boring, but I've never seen a boring Shakur Stevenson fight. It's always been a chess match. It's always been fighting for timing and speed. And, you know, when a fighter don't see no weakness, these are some of the tactics and some of the slogans and phrases they use. Horrible fighter, boring fighter, put me to sleep fighter, pillow fist fighter. Issac Cruz Sr., he, you know, had to make him some comments, I guess, to, you know, keep his son out of harm's way. He said, I'd rather see my son fight Lomachenko. He's an easier fight, and we will stop him. Shakur fight would be extremely boring, running all over the ring like a dog chasing a cat. We would probably make more money fighting other fighters. So, you know, that's what Issac Cruz Sr. had to say. And, you know, Shakur Stevenson is one of the biggest names out there. So if you had confidence in your son, like a father should, you would be talking into a line of, hey, let's go ahead and knock him off so we can build our profile up and our money up. But from what you just heard and how he spoke that, he letting you know that Shakur Stevenson is a problem for his son, and he don't believe his son can actually beat a Shakur Stevenson. Now, that's the reality of what he said, a boring fighter. Who says that? I've never, like, think about this. You got Terrence Crawford fighting a David Abanesian. No one ever heard of this dude or whatever the case may be. But do you hear Terrence Crawford saying he's a boring fighter? Nah. Because, see, it's reverse psychology in boxing. They say a fighter's boring or horrible or, whatever the case may be. He can't sell tickets because they are afraid. They are afraid. They are truly afraid. Something about that fighter makes them not believe so much in their fighter. So they have to cut corners. They have to insult. That's the biggest thing about it is, you don't hear them insulting none of the sorry fighters that's on their list. But when it comes to the popular fighter that everyone else is rooting for, everyone else is cheering for, everyone else is expecting to win, then, oh, that's a horrible fighter. Oh, he's boring. Oh, he's pillow-fisted. Oh, he can't knock nobody. All he do is run around. Don't you got legs? Issac Cruz Sr., don't your son have legs? Do your son know how to run? Can your son do cardio? Can your son train, jump rope, and work out his feet? Well, he has the same ability and obligation that Shakur Stevenson has in that gym. He can work out. If you know you're fighting somebody that like to run the ring around, well, why don't you hire someone that can teach your son, Issac Cruz, how to cut the ring off? Wouldn't that be smart? Wouldn't that be wise as a father if you know so much about boring fighters and you know so much about what Shakur Stevenson is going to do in that ring? Why don't you get someone in your team to train your son on how to cut the ring off? It's no excuses in boxing. It's only reality in boxing. And the reality is that those who make excuses are weak. They are weak compared to the fighter they are making an excuse about. Because when it comes to any other fighter, I don't hear no excuses. I didn't hear Issac Cruz got to run, chop the ring. He got to chase this guy, this, that, and the third. Because it's a lie. Because you're trying to save face to your son when you're lying. You're basically saying, oh, well, my son ain't as fast as Shakur Stevenson. He don't have good footwork. And I don't think he's going to be able to cut the ring off to really stop a Shakur Stevenson. So, that's why we have to really decline this fight at this time. That's what he should have said. That's how, Issac Cruz Sr. should have been honest and said it. But it's no honesty in boxing. It's only people trying to save face for their fighters. Instead of letting their fighters talk, they talk for them. Instead of letting their fighters debate, they debate for them. Instead of letting their fighter prove himself in the ring, they prove their fighter on the outside of the ring on social media. So, anyway, I'm going to stay on top of this thing. I'm going to let y'all know if Issac Cruz and his father accepts this mandatory fight that has been appointed by WBC again. This will only make the second or third fight that Issac Cruz actually turned down that he was mandated for. So with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV, and I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website primetimetalktv.com and cop you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time.